the award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,700 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, South Gibson County, USJ, TCA, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow-motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.
And welcome to Medina, Tennessee, and the home of the beautiful campus of South Gibson County High School, where tonight we have high school football, and we have it big time. Christian County, Kentucky has traveled all the way from Christian County, or Hopkinsville, sometimes called Hoptown, to play our Hornets tonight. And you are, of course, going to be treated to this on the Facebook page of South Gibson High, and it'll be put on the BallGame Blitz Worthy Road Studios, and there will be at WNWS and also 105.3, and WNWS is 101.5. Opportunity to click on the Hornet logo and see that game, but the stream at South Gibson High School is the main stream of it, and tonight we have a very good matchup. It's homecoming tonight. And, of course, we want to say good evening and welcome to the Hornets' Nest for tonight's football homecoming 2024. We are pleased that you are with us, and we are not only going to have the crowning here in a few moments, but we will save that, and thanks to Christopher Reasons and also Paul Schultze, we will have it posted on YouTube later tonight. A lot of action. It may be in the morning before everything gets up there. Union University is in action, and also TCA and USJ tonight. A lot of rain down this way. This is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of the BallGame Blitz broadcast without the written consent of Worthy Road Studios is strictly prohibited. I'm Coach Joe Holloway. I'll do the play-by-play tonight. And, of course, again, we'll remind you this is on the South Gibson High Facebook page. Other high schools covered by the BallGame Blitz are USJ and TCA, and USJ just happens to be our opponent next week. Let's rally all our fans and let's listen to our broadcast of that game next Friday night, but we've got homecoming tonight. TCA also broadcasts, and they go to each school's Facebook homepage. We also broadcast all Union University games, including volleyball, soccer, basketball, softball, and baseball. And those are home games of Union. And, of course, this network is a model for the Gulf South Conference, the Rockabillys baseball, and Bethel sports. And a newcomer will be doing 4 games for Lane College this year in college football, along with the Bethel sports. All of our BallGame Blitz games are archived to Worthy Road Studios YouTube page and YouTube channel, and you need to sign up for that. Plus, we have boxing from time to time on there and other things. And we'll tell you more about some of our advertisers, and we'll ask you to support them. And I'm trying to check my time right now. It's 6:19 in just a moment. We will be having, you can see the South Gibson cheerleaders, and we'll tell you about that wonderful group here in a few moments. But I tell you what we'll do is let's take, Chris, let's take a very short time out, and then we'll come back and be ready for homecoming 2024 here at South Gibson High.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
And we are back, and we're going to try to give you the best coverage we can. There'll be great pictures of our cheerleaders. We're going to do the best we can, and you can see that the young people have lined up. And, of course, they're going to present the 2024 class representative, homecoming court. And our first representative this evening is freshman Josie Buck. Josie is the daughter of Chris and Barbie Buck. Her special interest is cheerleading. After high school, she plans to attend college and aspires to be in healthcare. Her escort this evening is her father, Chris Buck. Josie flowers are presented to her by Gracie Bingham. And you see a great picture down there of them. And our next freshman, I may get off a little bit and get ahead of things, but our next freshman class representative is Ellie Vaughn. Ellie is the daughter of the late David Vaughn and Ryan and Maddie Haverson. Her special interests include playing flute in the South Gibson High School band. After high school, Ellie plans to attend MIT to study engineering. Her escort this evening is Ryan Haverson. Ellie's flowers are being presented by Kylie Perry. And this is Ellie Vaughn. Good crowd here on hand for this, and you're getting to see it. Now, the first representative of the sophomore class is going to be Bella Arnold. Bella is the daughter of Bo and Valerie Arnold. Her special interest is gardening. After high school, she plans to attend college, major in history. Her escort this evening is her father, Bo Arnold. And, of course, Bella's flowers are being presented to her by Mariel Bryant. This is Bella Arnold. And we take time for the picture. What a great shot up there. Nice close-up. Only Worthy Road Studios gives you this kind of action. Also representing our sophomore class is Lynn Permiter. Lynn is the daughter of Dustin and Hannah Permiter. Her special interests include art, fashion, crocheting, singing, playing video games, spending time with friends and family, and skateboarding. After high school, Lynn plans to attend college and major in either art or technology. Her escort tonight is her father, Dustin Permiter. Lynn's flowers being presented by Briley Dodd. This is Lynn Permiter. And again, another great shot. Lots of fine young people here at this school. It's a shame it has rained, but that's okay. The first junior class representative is Ava Holofield. Ava is the daughter of Jason and Kathy Holofield. Her special interests include playing volleyball, going to church, and hanging out with friends and family. After high school, Ava plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville and major in pre-med. Her escort tonight is her father, Jason Holofield. Ava's flowers are going to be presented by Anna Christie. And there's Anna with the flowers. Ava Holofield is one of the junior representatives. Also, the representative of the junior class is Fatima Rezik. Fatima is the daughter of Nabila and Riyadh Rezik. Her special interests include reading, playing pickleball, spending time with friends and family, and after high school, Fatima plans to attend a 4-year university to pursue a career focused on children. Her escort tonight is her father, Riyadh Rezik, and Fatima's flowers are being presented by Abby Blankenship. Fatima Razik. And now we're going to go to the senior class, and the first senior class representative is Maya Cannon. Maya is the daughter of Michael and Jane Cannon. Her special interests include reading, playing pickleball, hanging out with friends. After high school, she plans to attend Jackson State Community College in their fast-paced RN program. Then transfer to UTM for her BSN. Her escort tonight, her father, Michael Cannon. Maya's flowers being presented by Kayla Garner. Miss Maya Cannon. And the next senior class representative is Shyla Fry. Shyla is the daughter of Ashley and Pam Fry. Her special interests include writing, photography, reading, baking, traveling. After high school, Shyla plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville and major in communication to pursue a degree in speech pathology, and that's communication disorder. Her escort this evening is her father, Ashley Fry. Shyla's flowers are presented by Avery Bridger. Shyla Fry. And we've got a couple more. We're going to honor 3 young ladies that are also members of the class of 2025. And they will be, one of them will be recognized as homecoming queen. First member of the homecoming court is senior Jenna Buck. Jenna is the daughter of Brian and Kelly Buck. Her special interests include competing in pageants, playing volleyball, being active in her church youth group. After high school, Jenna plans to attend a 4-year college, pursuing a career in the medical field. Her escort this evening, her father, Brian Buck. Jenna's flowers are going to be presented by Ava Thomas. And you see Ava presenting those, and this is Jenna Buck. Now, the next member of our homecoming court is senior Annalise Kamaparad. Annalise is the daughter of Dr. Sonny and Ann Kamaparad. Her special interests include musical theater, choir, art, showing in hunter jumper horse shows. After high school, Annalise plans to attend Purdue University and major in cognitive and behavioral neuroscience, with the goal of continuing herself to the medical school and becoming a child psychiatrist. Her escort this evening is her father, Dr. Sonny Kamarad. Annalise being presented to flowers by Aubrey Bomar. Annalise Kamarad. The remaining member of our homecoming court is senior Wesleyan Smith. Wesleyan is the daughter of Brian and Anna Smith. Her special interests include cheerleading, choir, theater, and being president of Best Buddies. After high school, Wesleyan plans to attend the University of Tennessee at Knoxville and major in special education. Her escort this evening is her father, Brian Smith. Wesleyan's flowers are being presented by Elizabeth Kirkbride. And you see Miss Wesleyan Smith. And we would like to present our homecoming court there. These are the 3 finalists for the honor of homecoming queen. And you hear it. There she is. Congratulations to Miss Jenna Buck, being crowned by the 2023 homecoming queen, Miss Hallie Allen. And she is your homecoming queen, but every one of these young ladies very deserving to be part of the homecoming court. And, of course, now you get to see we'll have the pictures. You saw the presentation of the crown, a very happy moment, but it is an honor. And like I said, after reading all of the things that each one of these young ladies have done, what a great set of young ladies. And you see here the hand for Miss Jenna Buck and the homecoming court. And we all need, when you see them, to congratulate these students. And you'll see the pictures being made here. They'll adjust the crown just a little bit. And they restage the picture for the yearbook in different groups like that. Always a fun time, a lot of activities, and there are the 3 of the homecoming court. The rest of the young ladies, they are also representatives of their classes. And it's great happenings here at the Hornets' Nest. And what a great shot our camera has gotten. Stephen doing a great job down there. And you'll see a little bit of direction. And I'm going to check with our producer-director. And, Chris, do we need to keep it a little longer, or do we need to move to a timeout? I am working with the world's greatest producer-director. And here we'll get a chance. Let's take a shot. All of the royalty coming out, the class representatives, and let's wait and see all of them put together, and then we will take a timeout. Like I said, my producer-director is smarter than I am, and what beautiful young ladies all dressed up, representing a great group and also representing a great school. You see the officials in the background trying to not be in the picture. They're nice young men. We're about 28 minutes before kickoff for this game between South Gibson and Christian County, Kentucky. We'll tell you more about it, set the game up, try to go over a few stats with you. And we are seeing the pictures being made. What a great shot. Get to see all the young ladies. And I know the dads are all very proud too, and so are the moms. Now, one of the dads I know a little bit more about because I had to coach against him, a great baseball player, Bo Arnold, down there. We'll give you a little background. Well, you see that it is breaking up. Christian County has taken the field to start their warm-ups. We'll await the South Gibson players. And what we're going to do here on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson High Football Network is take a timeout. We'll be back after these important messages.
At Reploga Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Reploga Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with the hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream because your dream can come true.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilley, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilley for Medina Mayor 2024.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social. Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
We are back here at the Hornets Nest South Gibson High School, a beautiful campus for Homecoming 2024. And we will tell you that South Gibson comes into this game 2-1, 1-0 in the region. Christian County, Kentucky comes in 0-2. The Colonels have a new coach this year. Of course, Ben Johnson, ours, Coach Atchley, their coach. We talked to him earlier in the week. But we'll set this game up more in just a few moments. Plus, we'll give you the 2-deep starting chart or probable starters that has been provided for us for the South Gibson team. And I have a chart. We did not download it on yet on the Colonels. But let's do something I have grown to enjoy. One of the fine things that we like doing, some great kids in this class. But we're going to visit and see number 20, Nathan Wallace, fine position player, plays linebacker. Nathan tougher than nails. He can play wide out. He can play wing back. But he's of the class of 2025. His height is 5'9". He's 190. His position linebacker. His parents are Brad and Sabrina, and the late Stephen Wallace was his father. Birthday, June 13th, 2007. He plays football here at South Gibson, but he also in football, as far as favorites, loves the Vols, the Bears, the Titans. In baseball, he loves the St. Louis Cardinals. His hobbies are football and working out, and if you take a good look at his picture there, you can tell that young man has hit the weight room quite well. His favorite class is AP U.S. History, and he makes good grades, and that's Advanced Placement U.S. History. That's a tough class. Favorite teacher is Coach Cates, and favorite food is barbecue chicken. After high school, his plans are to go into the medical field. He is very interested in Vanderbilt University. His favorite sports memory is catching the game-winning interception against Chester County last year. And, of course, he is on the honor roll. And I believe he ranks number 9 in his class academically. And he was all-region honorable mention last year. And, again, Nathan Wallace, a fun young man to keep an eye on. You see to his right in that picture, you see a bunch of good young men right there. They're seniors. We will be spotlighting all of them. And you see Nathan on the front row that's sitting on the bleachers. And like I said, a fine, fine young man. What we're going to do is take a very short time out, and when we come back, we'll tell you more about this contest.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
We're back, a great shot, a wide-angle shot, and if I'm not mistaken, that is the fisheye camera that is doing that. I am right about that. Well, Christopher takes good care of me, and we won't have our field camera tonight, but we're still going to give you great quality shots, and a lot of rain predicted, although right now very dry. Hornets have left the field. You can still see the Colonels warming up down here with their coaching staff. They come in 0-2. Last week they lost 40-7 to Hopkinsville, Kentucky. They trailed in that contest 20-0 at halftime. They had an injury to their quarterback. Now, there are some players that you will want to keep your eye on for them. I cannot name all of them, but a few of them are Makai Boyd, a senior wideout and strong safety, Darius Finch, who's a junior athlete for them, DeAndre Watkins, who's a wide receiver and a safety as they play too deep some. Also, you want to keep an eye on which quarterback, whether it's Jaden Williams, the sophomore, or Sebastian Daisy, the junior, and those are some young men that you do want to keep an eye on. And what we do know, and I want to thank Michael Odom of the Mirror Exchange for his help on this, is the Hornets probably played their best game of the year last year. We've done some good things, but this was an awfully good one that they played, especially with it rainy and wet, and it was tough to play. We didn't make the mistakes Hardin County did. Now, Christian County has had some troubles. They've had good moments. They've had bad moments in the two games they played. They have been outscored this year. And, of course, the Hornets have to stay focused and not be looking ahead again, because USJ's coming in next week. And, of course, Coach Johnson would love to try to jump out early and get some experience for some of these young kids. But wet fields make difference, although the turf here is immaculate, and you couldn't ask for a grass field to be in any better shape. And I know some people make claims theirs is the best. I've been to a lot of football fields that are grass. Now, the turf field's not having any trouble tonight with the AstroTurf. This one is in great shape, and we will see what happens. They have a new coach there. He came to Christian County from Lexington Christian, I believe. And he actually was only 24 years old. This is Coach Atchley. They call him Coach Atch. When he headed up the struggling Lexington Christian Academy program. And he inherited some trouble, but he got it going and head in the right direction. He got them into their playoffs and has done a good job. Our coach, this is his third year, and he has done a great job. He played at the University of Tennessee Martin. That's Coach Johnson. And I think I hear something in the background. We will take a quick timeout.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our Foundation Benefits with High Interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
And we are back here at South Gibson High School at the Hornets' Nest. It's homecoming 2024. And, of course, the seniors that graduate in the spring of 2025 are the seniors on the football team. And you saw a great representation of homecoming royalty down there with 3 seniors, with Jenna Buck being crowned as homecoming queen. Tell you what we're probably going to do, Chris, if we can, we'll go ahead and get the offensive and defensive starters up for the South Gibson Hornets. as we do know a little bit about that. And, of course, you know your quarterback's going to be Leighton Robertson wearing number 7. And, of course, in the top line there, Jackson Young at wideout and Matthew Austin at left tackle, Caden Faust at left guard, the one and only Parker Smith at center, Wyatt Oliver at right guard, Jack Smith, and Max Pascal as the right tackle. And the Y, or a lot of times the tight end, will either be Yahya Gad or Nathan Wallace. Yahya usually starts, and he had a great game defensively. You see our defensive starters, and again, the top name. I know Nathan McCaig had a great game last week, Jack Smith, and also Yahya had a great game with really came on strong. Outstanding linebacking core there of Nathan Wallace, Hayden Lucky, Cade Beaver, and Jaden Reed. Your secondary is Dre Scott, Tayshawn Jeter, and Matthew Austin, of course, Sebastian Brady. And we'll play in substitute. Do not know who will start at kicker. Both of them, Braxton Crowell and Max Gowan, have had outstanding nights kicking the football as far as kickoffs, field goals, extra points. We saw Jackson Young punt some last week. Max McGowan and Ben Rainey can also punt. And Leighton Robertson is your holder, but Matthew Austin could. And these fine young men will run people in and out. Now, the projected starting lineup for the Colonels is Jaden Williams at quarterback, Tristan Dillard, and we'll have to wait and see which number. He wears 2 different numbers during the season. He has played in 10. He has played in a number in the 40s, 44. And at the X position, Zion Wharton, who's a pretty good pass catcher. Josh Bridges plays the H-back spot, or the H spot. He is a pretty fair pass catcher and can run with the football. Makai Boyd, who is just an all-around great athlete, and Aiden Jesse, who caught a big touchdown pass last week for them, plays the Z spot. The offensive line, the left tackle, Stacy Ladd. The left guard should be Stephen Lovin. The center tonight for the Colonels, Isaiah Davidson, and Clifton Slater will be playing right guard along with C.J. McCarley. And, of course, their coaching staff, head coach Ethan Atchley. He is assisted by Greg Abrin, Mac Dillard Jr., Maurice Jesse, Raphael Catlett, Tony McCombs, and Vance Smith. And, of course, you know who our head coach is, the most personable, and we missed doing the interview. The rain kind of hurt that a little bit tonight. But our head coach is the one and only Ben Johnson. He is assisted by defensive coordinator Derek Morales, offensive coordinator Jeb Jones, Chandler Whitaker, Bailey Patterson, Aaron Lowry, Will Harris, Gavin Wallace. The trainers are James Carver. Security is Dwayne Clark. Principal Phil Rogers, the athletic director Mark Dunn, and team doctor is Dr. Douglas Halton. And I see the umbrellas coming up from my vantage point. It's a little hard to tell sometimes unless the big drops fall. And my light has come on, and I can tell by one of our great shots that we've had that the rain is falling fairly steady. This is about like it was last week. And again, we thank Michael Odom of the Mirror Exchange for all of his help on this. And we are awaiting the captains from both teams, and I think the officials are going to have to at least go and shake up the cap. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a timeout and hear from some of these great sponsors. You don't have to pay like they do for National Federation games. These are free here on the network, the South Gibson High Network. And please tell the sponsors you see and hear me mention you appreciate what they're doing. But let's take that time out.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first, then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
Back at the Hornets' Nest, South Gibson County High School, beautiful campus. You see the captains for South Gibson already out there. 65 is Wyatt Oliver, one of our fine offensive linemen. Also, junior Nathan McCaig wearing 51, senior Leighton Robertson, and our senior spotlight player Nathan Wallace wears number 20. He's a tight end and linebacker, but he can also play a little wide out. We'll pick up the captains from the visitors here in just a moment. I know I see one young man of very good size over there. I want to make sure I get my phonetic pronunciations out there because sometimes I can make a mistake here and there on it. But one of the young men that is out there is number 77. And that's where my roster cut off. It shouldn't have. But that's Clifton Slater, a senior offensive lineman. We'll see who else. I think number 88, Aiden Jesse, may be one of those. We'll get them as they get closer. And that is Jesse. And number 25, Jamarian Bird. And also coming out is number 15, Jaden Williams, the sophomore quarterback. And he is healthy. He got injured in last week's game. You see the folks shaking hands, and the referee will step in and go over a few things before they have the coin toss. Now, Christian County, being the visitors, will call it. And he'll show them the coin. It's a good procedure. This white hat is doing it. You can tell he's doing a very good job. He's tossed it. And looks like South Gibson has won the toss. And I think you know what they will do with it. If you don't, they're going to take the football. They will receive. They'll be traveling from right to left on your screen. Christian County, Kentucky will be traveling from left to right. They are in white jerseys, blue numerals, blue pants, white headgear. Of course, the Hornets sporting their complete orange uniforms with the orange helmets. And the excitement is building in the stands, and we welcome all of you that are listening tonight. And as the team is getting ready to make its appearance, the Colonels have not shown yet, so this could turn into a little bit of a waiting contest. And it is football time in Medina, Tennessee on the campus of South Gibson. As you see, the Hornets take the field with a lot of enthusiasm on Homecoming 2024. The great cheerleaders following them, and we are just about ready for football here in Jackson, or actually Medina, Tennessee. I live in Jackson. I don't think anybody wants to hear much about Jackson. The Hornets get the football first, and this game last year was won by South Gibson 41-16. And Christian County, Kentucky who has made the long trip down here, makes their appearance. Some of the people that will sponsor this contest, you see our corner logo sponsors up there, are the Blacksmith Restaurant, Chuck Hutton Nissan, who sponsors First Down and Replays, King Tire Company, Jones Chevrolet, Deaton's Carpet One, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Jeep, Ram, McCoy's Heating and Air, King Jewelers, Foundation Bank, Great American Sports, Fitscapes, Lawn Service, Rip Local Lawrence Funeral Home, the Summit of Jackson, Roberts Jewelers, Sam Gilly for Medina Mayor, the Willows of Jackson, and the Nail Place. Again, we support our advertisers. South Gibson goes on offense first. And one of the specialists, it may be Tyler Stokes that's going to kick off for the Colonels. Now, I'm more familiar with a team in that town by the name of Hopkinsville, because back many moons ago when this guy was young, we had to scrimmage them just about every year at Jackson High, but we're not at Jackson High. And the kicker is going to approach the football. That's Haskins kicking off. It hits, bounces. We pick it up deep at about the 8. The good coverage by the Colonels, but we break some tackles and get it back out across the 20, maybe the 25. We'll see where they plunk the football down. Rain is peppering down right now. And the football did not get across the 25, but it should be right on the 25, and that's where we'll start with our first possession. Say Beaver coming out, Jaden Reed. Leighton Robertson, your quarterback. Looks like Jackson Young will be the furthest wide out to the left. Let's see what kind of coverage. Looks like they've got a one-high safety, because one of their safeties is going to be matched up over here in the coverage. Some people still say this is a two-high type of coverage. Nose man looks like Chris Quarles for them. And we will check these as we go along, a little bit of hold-up. Makai Boyd out here on Jackson. Jackson, of course, the freshman. And I think we've drawn them off. They were anticipating, and sometimes Leighton has a hard count, which is good for drawing people off. So the first penalty of the night will go against the Colonels. See a few push-ups being done as a reminder. 4 down linemen, 3 linebackers, only 2 of them in tight. The snap, the give to Reed. Reed tries and bends it back to the right side. Started left, went right. He's going to have about 7, maybe 8 yards, depending on the spot of the football. And it's the initial Chuck Hutton first down, and that one is by the run. Ball is on the 39. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Hornets on the 39 with 11:38 and counting on the clock. We're in the spread formation. It's not the pistol. Slot left, 1 receiver to the right. They send a man in motion. Again, they're going to try Reed. He starts over the A-gap and bends it. He'll get a short gain and a host of Colonels there to stop him. Getting off the bottom of the pile is 77 for them. And that is Clifton Slater. And my spotting chart not matching up, but Slater is 77 for them. He'll be in on a lot of tackles. Boyd again has Young on second and about 7. Here's a pass. This time it hit the down marker pole, or that they keep over on this side. So 0 for 1 passing is Leighton Robertson. Brings up second down, or actually third down. 3rd down and 8. Ball on the 42-yard line. Make that the 41. I'll check that. Slot left. Again, the spread. 4 down lineman. Now Leighton steps up. I think a play has been signaled in to change it. They're going to shift Beaver to the right side. The strength of the formation to the right. Sprinting right. The pass complete, but it's going to be short of a first down. Beaver with the reception. It'll be 4th down in a punting situation. And it looks like they're not going to punt. They're going to go for it on 4th and 4 from the 44. Reed out here on a circle route looking in. Good coverage that time, intended for Jackson Young, incomplete. It'll go over to the Colonel. That was Boyd on the coverage. So 1 for 3 for Leighton Robertson now, and now taking over 44 yards away from their own goal line, and we'll have to pick their players up because the spotting chart I've got has a little bit of incorrection on it. We'll see who comes out for them. Quarterback's going to be number 15, Jaden Williams. They'll bring an H-back. That's 25 to the right side. They're going to send a man in motion. They fake the pitch. It's a completed pass, but it's going to be hit for a loss, completed for a loss. The ball started on the 44. You get to see the replay, and boy, we've got 2 guys all over it very quickly. Loss of 4 on that one, so Jaden Williams' first pass and incompletion, or a completion for -4. Williams keeps it. Looks like he's a very good runner. He gets the 4 back plus a couple of more. That'll bring up 3rd down. He's going to get those 4 back plus 2 more. Gain of 6 for him. It'll be 3rd down. Ball in South Gibson territory at the 43. 3rd and a short 9, a long 8, whichever one you prefer. And the referee has stepped in. He's going to make one guy go off the field. It's got to be a uniform situation. And, yes, you can see him making adjustments. Got to keep those pads over those knees and stuff. Slot right. Actually, it's a wing back, and spring right, Williams. He's got room to run. South Gibson coming up fast. He's hit there by Lucky, but I believe he has the initial first down for the Colonels. It is a first down. Got it on the run. Williams looks like a very dangerous runner. He's got 18 yards unofficially. It's 1st and 10 for the Colonels in South Gibson territory. 3 receivers to the left. Now that's Bridges now coming in motion. They want to hit the motion man. We defend that well. Hitting him first for us was Wallace. Pass is complete for a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 8 from the 29 of South Gibson. We have 3 down linemen, and we have a stand-up outside linebacker. And there's probably a hold inside. They complete the pass, but we'll hold it and see what happens. It is a hold. That'll bring it back. So we've got a hold. That will negate a short gain. It'll also negate on your stats the pass. Bring it back 10 yards. And it should be plunked down on the right hash mark of the 39-yard line. Williams, your quarterback. Now they go to the pistol. There are 3 receivers to the left of this formation. Williams is going to keep it. He's a pretty good runner. Now our forward wall gets him at about the 39 and pushes him back. Beaver, Smith, Lucky. And I left one young man out, but we got to the football very quickly. Third down and 18 from the 39 for Christian County. Williams wanted to go right, comes back, throws a screen out to 88 Jesse. Jesse will get about 3 yards, maybe 4, depending on the spot. And he's going to, let's see if that's a generous spot or not. They're changing footballs, which is a good thing to do. You need to change them every down when it's raining. It is a 3-yard completion. And it's 4th down out of the spread this time. 2 receivers to the right and left. They're kicking. And it's going out of bounds. They'll triangulate this, the officials do, to mark it. And they're going to say it was kicked out of bounds. And it will, let's see where they officially spot it. Going to be on the 15. And we'll check it out and see who comes out for the Hornets. 21-yard punt. Robertson has Reed in the backfield to his left. Tighter formation we usually run now. There, it looks like hold. At least one penalty. 2 flags have flown. Reed breaks it, but I believe it's going to back up, and we'll see what the penalties are. I see Jack Smith going over to check, make sure the player's okay from Christian County. Of course, Jack wears number 77. Let's see what the penalty is. It's going to be marked off against. It is a hold. It would be half the distance to the goal. So we'll replay first down. And you saw the Chuck Hutton Nissan first down, or actually replay then. Stretching it is pretty wide to the left is Jackson Young. We send a man in motion. Whistle blows, and probably a good thing. The ball was snapped, and it's going to be illegal procedure against the Hornets, so 2 penalties in a row. And that backs them up in the shadow of their goal line. Ball should be plunked down on about the 7. Still first down, but it's a long way to go. We may have to call an Uber or a cab on this one. Not quite far enough for that. Robinson keeps it right up the middle, breaks free, slides down right at the point of where the first down would be, and that would be an 18-yard gain. And it is a Hornet first down by run, the second one for the Hornets. Nice pickup by Robertson. As you can see, if you can see it in our picture, the rain coming down pretty good right now. It's steady, not a monsoon. 3 receivers to the left, a man in motion. The circle route, he's got blocking. Needed one more. We kind of missed one, and we'll gain, or it'll be a short one. We get one more block in there, that young man could be running a long distance. Let's see what they give him. Looks like possibly 2. Robertson 2 for 4 in this contest. Young comes to this side. Got a slot to the right. Got an H-back this time instead of a wing back. Reed's going to try the B gap. He'll get across the 30. Maybe the 31 for a short gain. It's going to bring up third down. Well, they gave him more than I thought they were going to give him. He must have kept those feet churning. It's on the 31, wide side of the field to the right of our offensive formation. Jackson Young to the left. Slot right. The wing back goes in motion, or H-back if you prefer. Sprinting right is Robertson. And I think the receiver may have gotten hit early. I don't know. The flag is down. It'll be pass interference. That would be 10 yards, I believe, maybe 15. We'll see what the penalty is. I call different levels of football. I have to think my rules straight. It'll be a penalty, though, on the Colonels. And you could see that one came a little early. Third first down, that one will be by penalty. And again, changing footballs and dry balls will be awfully important. And it is the 15-yard variety, third penalty on the Colonels tonight. Ball again on the left hash mark, wide side of the field to the Hornet, right of their formation. Young comes to the short side. There's that hard count. Almost got the right defensive end to jump. Shifting sides is Wallace. They carry, but the ball squirts out of there, and that's what you worry about in a game like this. Let's see who got on top of it. And getting right back on top of it was Jeter. And Jeter will be close to a first down. He'll be short by about a yard. Austin in the ball game. He and Scott to the right. Here's Robertson. They pull the guards. Giving to Reed. Reed bounces outside the little man, making it happen across the 30, the 25, down to inside of the 20, and that's where the Colonels will knock him out of bounds. And another running first down. About a 30-yard pickup, nose of the football, just short. 42 yards unofficially on 4 carries for Reed. Here comes Young. to this side. Looks like Austin also in the slot over here. Going to pull those guards, the H-back. Reed running up in there. He gets down close to the 10. Then it becomes a rugby scrum. Gets the Philadelphia Eagles tush push. Beaver checking back in. Looks like Slater going to check back in for the Colonels. Pickup of about 4. Be 2nd and 6 from the 16-yard line, and I think that's 2nd and 6 from the 11. I think the scoreboard is incorrect on that one. 2nd and 6. We're on the 11.5, 12, man in motion. The give to Reed, blasting in that A gap at the left guard area. Little extra struggling and stuff. Let's see how close to the first down he is. Maybe short by a yard. 51 yards on 6 carries brings up a big 3rd down. Rain coming very steady and harder now. Kicking field goals and stuff. It's not out of range. It's just handling a wet ball. Minute 35 to go in the first quarter, as you see on our great clock. H-back in that gap. They're going to try Reed. He wants to bounce it outside. He's got to get to the first down stake, and it looks like he has passed the stake. And it is another running first down. Be 1st and goal. Ball on the 5. Young to the left. Reed in the backfield. Robertson. Beaver, your wing back. Sending Wallace in motion. Again, give to Reed, trying the left side. And the play, he was trying to read and find the hole, and one of the defensive men from the far side filtered down in there. And we do not have him on the roster we were given. 81's the number of the young man. Second down and about a half-yard gained as the clock runs towards the end of the quarter. We'll get one more play off. The snap to Robertson. The guards pull. He fakes it well and running hard, and one of the tackler's hat popped off. The clock will stop at 7.1 seconds temporarily. It'll be 3rd down and looks like about a yard short of the goal line. And it's going to be 2 yards short, so it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Time will run out. We'll switch ends. And as time runs out in the first quarter, in the rain, it's no score between the Colonels and the Hornets. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson High Football Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Back with no score in the first quarter. The Hornets threatening. They've got 3rd down and 2. And it's actually 3rd and goal from the 2 here to start the second quarter. Robertson it's the pistol. But tight, we send a man in motion. Reed hits the line. He'll be close. Let's see if his forward body lean got him into the end zone. And it is a touchdown, 2 yards for Reed. So that was Reed going 2 for the touchdown at the 11:54 mark. 2 yards on that one. The extra point is up by McGowan. And no good. So the score will remain 6-0. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Football Network.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
And we are back with a 6-0 lead as the extra point was no good. And 11:54, 2-yard run by Jaden Reed. McGowan will handle the kickoff. We'll try to see who goes back deep for them. Five and 21. 21 is Ford, Cameron Ford. 5 is Josh Bridges, and we know Bridges is very quick. We have been directional kicking, and tonight on a wet night might be a excellent strategy, which we've used well anyway all year. Let's see what McGowan's up to. Comes down at about the 24, breaking a couple of tackles and getting out to the 35. Was one of the up men for them, actually 5, and that being Bridges came up and got that one. So they'll start this drive on the 36-yard line. They being the Colonels. Jesse, wearing 88, is out here to the left. Boyd in that gap. They send Jesse in motion early and get him. And what a great play right there. Coming through and making the initial hit is number 12, Sebastian Brady, the senior defensive back. And he'll be thrown for a loss of a couple of yards, making it 2nd and 12 from the 34. They'll have a slot left. It's a wing, and now the running back shifts sides. Williams, the quarterback, he's going to keep it. He is a good runner. You got to keep him contained in between the tackles. Nice job there by a couple of Hornet defenders to get Williams, and you see his agility. Of course, lucky one of the men getting up off of the pile there. He was at the bottom of it. And Williams will get the 2 yards back. Four carries for 20. He had that big 18-yard gain earlier. 2 receivers to each side. Sprinting right is Williams. Nice catch there, and it's going to be close, and he may have the first down with the effort. We'll watch the Carlock Nissan replay. And it does move it. And we'll come back and try to pick that replay up later. It's a first down. Another pass complete. This one to Boyd, and he can run like crazy, and he is down the sideline, and he is going to take it 46 yards. Actually, it's 54 yards. It's a pass and catch. Game tied at 6. $56 yards. Let's see what they do. They're going to try and attempt the extra point. Ball spotted. And it's blocked. Didn't see who blocked it. We may have a replay of that. And the game score is, and I'm going to correct something, that is only a 54-yard touchdown pass, but 54 yards, we'll take a timeout and come back. Well, here's the replay. We'll get it and then take a timeout.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
A quick strike of 54 yards. And that was Bridges, not Boyd. I need to make sure I get the numbers right. And Bridges scoring that touchdown. It's tied. Both teams have missed their extra points. I know Brady is one of our deep men. This one kicked up and short, directional, but they've blown it dead, so we'll do it again. Let's see if there's a flag on the field, and there is. So it looks like we'll back it up 5. Not South Gibson, but the Colonels. And we'll do this one again. Everybody will move up a little bit. And the roster I have does not have an 89 on it, so we cannot give that young man credit. We'll see. Directional kick also. It bounces. Now you got to corral it. Picked up at about the 29. Across the 30 to about the 33, and a little extra action in there. And they're going to be a physical team. Their new coach, Coach Hatchley, teaches we'll have to hold on the football, and they're going to be yanking it because it is raining and raining very steady now. So this drive will begin on the Hornet 33. See Young coming out, Reed, Austin, Scott the furthest to the right. Hornets traveling left to right in this quarter. And again, they go with 4 down linemen, they being the Colonels. Here's a man in motion. Snap to Robertson. It's going to be the screen pass to Reed. Reed's across the 35, the 40, and gets over the 45. And a tackle by number 9, Watkins. And that'll be a first down. $14-yard pickup and a passing first down, the 6th one for the Hornets. We pull. Trying the outside is Reed. He gets past one across the 40, the 30, the 20. He'll be knocked out of bounds at about the 12-yard line by the same man, Watkins, again. But what a nice gain from the 47 down to they are going to place it on the 11. So about a 36-yard pickup and another Chuck Hutton Nissan first down. Hornets go with slot right, single receiver to the left. They're going to try Reed again. He bounces it outside across the 10, across the 5, and he'll be driven out of bounds somewhere between they're going to spot it on the 5. So a pickup of about 6. We'll see where the official spot is. Reed watching his blocking and cutting off of it. Scott will be the furthest man to the right. Dre Scott. He's picked up. Let's see if they change anything. He's man-to-man out there. Austin's in the slot. Young. They go with 4 down linemen. The linebacker's a little closer. They've moved to safety up. This time it's Jeter. Jeter looks like he smells pay dirt. What does he have? He has touchdown Hornets. 5-yard carry for Jeter, his second carry of the night. Touchdown comes at the 8:58 mark. $8:58 to go. See if we go for 2 or for the all-important extra point. It's now 12-6 in a rain-soaked game. Leighton Robertson to hold. Snap just a little high, and again, does not get the height, and that's 2 of them that have failed. So it's 12-6. Hornets lead the Colonels. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back, and of course you only really, to be successful, get about 1.3 seconds on extra points. It's raining, and the plant foot, and there's so many things that can happen on this. It's a 12-6 ball game. Hornets leading the Colonels, 8:58 to go in the second quarter. Max McGowan, the sophomore kicker, will tee it up. Let's see what he does with it. They have come up, they being the Colonels, they've got 3 deep. They know that we kick sometimes to the right of ours. This one in the middle, it bounces around, and the Colonels wisely fall on it at about the 37-yard line. Can't take chances in all this rainy weather. They went 64 yards the last time they had it. It's 1st and 10 from their own 37. Bridges in the slot. There, Williams going to keep it and just run with it, almost like single wing football or wildcat football. He'll get a nice gain outside to the right of their formation. Clock stopped at 8:50 as he went out of bounds. Pickup of 5. It'll make it 2nd and 5 from the 42. Williams, 5 carries, 25 yards for the Colonels. Jesse and Bridges here to the left of the formation, or their formation. They're going to just do it again. And again, good yardage and a first down, getting down from the 43 into South Gibson territory. Eight-yard pickup and the first down. And that's pretty safe football. Williams, a good runner. And we finally established that Dillard is wearing number 10 for them. He's in the backfield. He's dangerous. And they're going to let him have it over the B gap, and he's going to get 4, maybe 5 yards now. The rugby scrum type pushback with a host of Hornet tacklers. Coming into the ball game for the Hornets, number 50, Caden Perez. Pickup of about 4. Sending Jesse in motion. They gave to him the last time. This time they're going to fake it and throw. A good scheme, and it could up the good defensive play because the receiver actually got his hands on it, and our defensive back did a great job of breaking that one up. And we won't have a replay on that one. So an incomplete pass. Third and 6 from the 40. Actually, it's from the 46. Clock scoreboard says 45, but it is from the 46-yard lines where they've got it plunked down. Right hash marks, wide side of the field to the left. And Wharton has come to this side along with Bridges. We're working on straightening our numbering out. And looks like a timeout will be called by the Colonels of Christian County, Kentucky. We'll take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Back at South Gibson in a very interesting contest. Rain-soaked, which changes a lot of things, changes strategy, changes how you handle the football. One long pass for the Colonels, had it tied up at 6-all. The South Gibson team had a sustained drive, took it in. No extra points so far in this contest. Here comes the rush. Let's see if they can get to him in time, but he turns the opposite way. Ball thrown up and a good catch over on the sideline. And let's see if they signal touchdown, a 45-yard touchdown pass. Let's see if we can pick up who got that one. Play jump ball, and that is Jesse, 88. They'll try the extra point again, they being the Colonels. It's a 12-all contest. It's a 7:23 mark. And again, this one kicked into the line. It never got up. It's 12-all at the 7:23 mark. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson BallGame Blitz Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We are back, and the Colonels have struck on 2 long passes. One of them, they won a jump, what I call a jump ball situation. $63-yard drive on that one. And the Colonels will kick off. See, Jeter has moved up. We've got 2 guys deep back at about our 5, but I got a feeling this one is going to be kicked to the up men. See if they try directional again. We're just about ready for the kickoff. And that one loose, and I think that the Colonels have recovered the football, and they have. You can't lose those. It'll be Colonel football, and they are playing very inspired football. Jesse will come to this side, 88. They'll have it in South Gibson territory on the 34. Ball snapped low, fumble. Williams does the smart thing, covers up at the 40 for a loss of 6. Making it 2nd and 16 from the 40. Wide side of the field to the left. Now, pass rushers, you have to be careful because you've got a quarterback that's a pretty good runner. He's got some tall wideouts. I don't have any stats on how tall, but I know Jesse is very tall. 5, Bridges, a great athlete, and they're just going to let Williams keep it. He gets 5, 6, maybe 7 yards. We'll see where they plunk it down. It'll be 3rd down. He actually got more than that. He got about 9 yards. His 8th carry for 36 yards. And it is a manageable 3rd down. The ball on the 31. Snap, wants to go high. Got a receiver out there. Has overthrown him. They're in 4-down territory. He and Bridges, you can see Bridges holding his hands up. And it's an incompletion. Two long passes have hurt the Hornets. A 54-yard pass and a 45-yard pass, both for touchdowns. It brings up 4th and 6. Strength of the formation to the left. Williams, your quarterback. It looks like Dillard in the backfield who steps up. Now they readjust. Wharton, and they want to throw a quick screen out here. They've got the 1st down and more. A nice play all the way down inside of our 10. And another 1st down. $25-yard pickup on that one. There's a flag on the play. That one met by a couple of Hornets right in the C gap over there, or if you prefer, just off tackle. It was 1st and goal from about the 4.5. Now it'll be 1st and goal from the 9. They're going to send Jesse, the tall wide out, to the right of the formation. And it looks like, he's got at least 6 inches on our defensive back. Safety is rotated over that way. And the Colonels want a timeout at the 5:07 mark with the game tied. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
We are back. It's 1st and goal from the 9 for the Colonels, who have struck with a couple of long passes and then had a really nifty 1 or 2 man screen to a wide out there. Footing a little treacherous. The receivers and running backs have the advantage unless they slip, but they know where they're going. The defenders have to play it a little safe, and the rain is coming down very, very steady. It looks like they've changed their formation. Jesse and Bridges to the left for the Colonels. They're going to send Williams running the football from behind, and hopefully we've got a replay. I'd love to give that whoever came down the line credit for it. We thought there'd been a fumble. We got it, but that's Yahya Gad grabbing him from behind. Then somebody had him from front. Wish we could give both of them credit. Nice play, maybe a gain of 1. 2nd goal from about the 8.5. They're going to try Williams again, and here is Yahya Gad again, and he just ran him down from the backside. It's going to be a loss of a couple of yards. Let's make it about -4 on that. 10 carries, 33 yards. But he had a couple of runs that hurt, especially that 12-yarder back early in the first quarter. Let's see what the changes are. Williams still in there, so you know it's 3rd down and 10. Trips left. Across the middle. And it's incomplete. Good defense. Seven for 10. And it's 4th down. They'll go for it. 4th and goal from the 10. Now they're going to kick it. I will have to eat my words on this one. Ball snapped. It's low. It's kicked in there. It's caught. Now running down the sideline, this is Sebastian Brady. He's got 1 blocker, needed 2. He gets by, but he's going to get all the way down to the 25-yard line. A great return. And we can see that kicking is not the thing. That is the senior Sebastian Brady with a great return. And South Gibson will take over on the 25 of Christian County. Tie score, 12 all. And they actually say it's down to the 22. So we'll change our stat book. Referee's kind of holding on to the football, something that hasn't been done in a few years, but I've seen it by some managers. You keep it in the towel, you run out there and hand it to the officials, and the official doing a good job trying to protect the football for both teams. Robertson in the backfield steps up. He bumps into Jeter, but Jeter goes over the right side for a pickup of about 2.5, maybe 3, depending on the spot of the football. Important to get some points on the board. That's Jeter's third carry. Jackson Young far to the left. We'll try to pick up the reins, even getting on my window up here. Scott and Austin to the right. Beaver in motion. Robertson's going to keep it. Somebody got submarine. He was kind of down. He'd been blocked, was down on his knees and got under the pile, made the tackle on Robertson. That was number 20 for them, Abram. Paul Abram, the sophomore, made that tackle. Robertson a couple of tough yards. He's got 21 on 2 carries. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 4 from the 16. Time running down at 2:16 and counting. Man in motion, they give to Reed. Reed wants to bounce it outside. He does. He's over, down, and he will get in. He'll take it 16 yards, check for flags, and there's a hold. That's the reason you always check for flags. And this one will come back. It'll cost the Hornets 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Costly because there was a touchdown, but some people say, well, maybe the touchdown was because of the hold. And I could see right where it was. So this one will come back. It'll be 3rd down now. Ball back to the original line of scrimmage, the 22, where it is 3rd and 10. 1:54 and counting. Reed switches sides to the left. Man in motion is Austin. Here's the quick out. Did we get enough blocks in there? Dre Scott's got it, coughed it up. Football's loose, and the Colonels have got it, and they're running with it and will tackle their receiver from behind. But a completion and recovery for the Colonels. I believe that was Watkins. So we have lost 2 fumbles. And they have the ball, they being the Colonels, with 1:37 to work with, and their passing attack has been very successful. Now let's see what's happening here as a penalty. Against the Colonels. That'll move it back. We'll see where the official starting point looks like the 12-yard line. Williams reverses out, gets that screen. This time it's much better played, but they break a tackle. And now loose is Wharton. He's got some blockers. Wharton is upended at about the South Gibson 28. And there's a timeout for an injured player. Let's take a 30-second timeout here on the South Gibson Network.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, we've been proudly serving the Humboldt community from our East End Drive location. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. Tires from the name brands you trust, and in all sizes from ATV to light truck and beyond. Stop by King Tire Company on East End Drive today, keeping Humboldt rolling since 1959.
We are back, and another, they took a screen and looked like it was well defended for a moment, didn't get locked up. The receiver, Jesse, slipped out of it. He wears number 18. Of course, they have another young man. Well, actually, that is Wharton. It wears 1888 is Jesse, and Wharton made something out of nothing then, about 34 yards. And my math cannot be correct if it got down to our 28. And from the 12, actually about a 60-yard pickup there. And we see Austin coming off the field. For us, it is 1st and 10. Ball on the 27, so I'll owe him a yard or two. H-back changes sides. Williams wants to keep, goes around right in, getting good yardage. And there he's popped pretty good, but he's going to pick up 7 or 8 yards. Clock still running. And the passing game has hurt South Gibson tonight. And like I said, the footing, even on a good field like this one, the advantage is all to the offense. Standing back, plenty of time into the end zone. It's jump ball. And they signal touchdown from the 18-yard line. And with 33 seconds, man comes on late, and there's got to be illegal procedure on that. They're going to – wow, somewhat of a shocker here. 0-2, Christian County comes in after they got beat pretty handily last week by Hopkinsville, Kentucky. Hornets having homecoming here. We'll move it back 5. They'll try it again. Snap, kind of wobbly. The hold, it's low, and it's going to miss. So it's 18-16 or 18-12 with the lead going to the Colonels with 33.4 seconds, and the Colonels will get the football to open up the second half. Let's take a short timeout.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Well, that shows you how the game can change. We have a nice return of a blocked field goal and are in scoring position. That we fumble. They move it down the field and throw another touchdown pass. Short kick. And now they've held it up again. Let's see what the holdup is. We did not catch that one very cleanly either. It was end over end. Tough to handle that. I would not want to be a receiver right now. And we have found out what happened. Trell Haskins is the kicker. His number 5 looked like a 6 because it was wadded up just enough. And sometimes the numbers do, and the rain and stuff stick together enough that you can't see get a good look at the number. Haskins to kick off again. And again, they are kicking it in directional. This should be in Brady's direction as he tries to return it to our bench. Gets past one man. Now it's a foot race. Haskins will try to slow him up and get some help. And Haskins will make a touchdown saving tackle on a good return by Brady into Colonel territory. Be first down for the Hornets. Hornets have 22.6 seconds to put something on the board. They'll come straight to the line of scrimmage. Robertson at quarterback. Beaver out there comes to the left side of the formation, wide side to the right. That's where you got Dre Scott. Robertson's going to keep it. He's got a good gain across the 20, the 15, down inside the 10, down to about the 8. And the Hornets will use a timeout. Nice pickup and a first down. Let's take a timeout with the teams. We'll be back after this.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your trusted source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, our family-owned business, now managed by our third generation, has proudly served the community with 3 locations: East End Drive in Humboldt, Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson, and Airways Boulevard in Jackson. From tires and alignments to oil changes, general repair, brakes, belts, hoses, radiators, and more, King Tire Company has the expertise and service you can count on. King Tire Company, keeping you on the road since 1959.
We are back here, 14.7 seconds to go. It's first and goal from the 8 for the Hornets, needing a touchdown to tie it up. Hornets have fumbled a couple of times. They have led to problems when we fumble. See if we can pick up. This looks like Dre Scott by himself to the right. Jeter in the backfield. Slot left going against 4 down linemen, linebackers, 3 of them up in there tight, and a safety. The strong safety up there tight. It's complete to Dre Scott at about the 6-yard line, and another quick timeout with 9.3 seconds left. We'll take a timeout here on the South Gibson Network.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
We are back, 9.3 seconds. Jackson Young back in there. There will be 3 receivers to the left. Robertson quarterback with Jeter. Got to throw into the end zone or either get a quick timeout. Can't take long into the back of the end zone. It's caught, but I think he was out of the back of the end zone. So there's 4.6 seconds left. You'll see the incompletion here. Ran out of real estate. Here comes McGowan on. Robertson to hold. Will try a field goal. Field goal is going to be about a 22-yard field goal, 23. Let's make it a 23-yard attempt. The snap, the kick is up. It looked good, and it is good. So a 23-yard field goal. And that brings the Hornets back to within 18 to 15. Time has run out, so with the Colonels leading the Hornets 18 to 15, we'll take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz Network.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2- and 3-bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
Great American Sports, make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson, we specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports, make sports an addiction.
At Rep Local Orange Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
For more than 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and dependable auto care. Our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson has proudly served the community for decades, delivering the excellence you've come to rely on. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. All tire sizes, ATV to light truck and beyond. Visit our Airways Boulevard location in Jackson today. King Tire Company, where long-standing tradition meets exceptional service.
Let me tell you about the American dream. In 1974, I had $425 to my name. I bought 21 carpet remnants, rented an old lumber shed, and opened Deaton's Rug Barn on East College. I worked long hours with hope of taking care of my family. I'm so thankful to Jesus who changed my life. He gave me a dream. So in 1985, we opened Deaton's Carpet One on the 45 bypass with a commitment to customer satisfaction. My friends, don't give up on your dream, because your dream can come true.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Beauty House Social, Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social. Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Back at a rainy South Gibson field, and it's been a steady downpour. It is 18-15, the Colonels of Christian County, Kentucky, leading the South Gibson Hornets 18-15 in a white knuckler, and 3 long bombs have been the difference for the Colonels. And we'll give you some stats. I'll tell you what, Chris, we'll get that stat. You'll see the Hornets have more first downs. Now, the passing yardage is where the big difference is. 9 for 12 for Jaden Williams, their quarterback, 211 yards passing. We are only 3 for 7 for 21 yards for Leighton Robertson. And they have hit the big bombs. We'll talk about those in a minute. The rushing yardage, we hold the edge there. They've rushed 13 times for 44 yards. And they have not lost a fumble. That is the difference. They had a kick blocked and picked up, but we weren't able to turn it into points. Penalties, they've had 5 to our 3, 50 yards in penalties for the Colonels, 3 for 22 yards for the Hornets. But the big difference has come on the big play, because actually the Christian County team opened up their passing attack with a -4. A 1-yard gain, and then only a 3-yard gain, and then They've had touchdowns of 54, 45, and 18 yards. And Bridges and Jesse have done the damage there. Nobody has made an extra point in the contest yet. The Hornets case, Jaden Reed had a 2-yard run. Jeter had a 5-yard run. And then McGowan with a 23-yard field goal, and that brings the score to 18-15. Here's the stat not showing on there. There's 2 fumbles that have hurt the Hornets very dearly. And we did not convert on that nice run after the blocked field goal where Sebastian Brady picked that one up. And we have not been able to have the answer. We'll stop them on 2 plays, and like I said, they have those 3 pass plays, and the only reason the pass play in the end zone was not any longer than it was, they only needed 18 yards for the touchdown. They have a height advantage at some of the receiver spots, and we've played jump ball a little bit, and our defensive backs have fought hard, but have not been able to contain the taller wide receivers on some of those plays. And with the footing, it's tough to get much of a rush on the passer, Jaden Williams, for them. Although Yahya Gad had a couple of really fine plays chasing him down from behind when if you want to call it a wildcat, or it's the quarterback keeper, they had nothing but blockers and wideouts for him to out in front of him, and Yahya chased him down from behind. But again, a white knuckler. It's turning into a slobber knocker, and we've got about 10 minutes left in halftime. You will not see the band tonight because they don't want to put their instruments out in the ring because it can damage, especially the reeded instruments, the woodwinds. I know they can do serious damage to them. I think it can do serious damage to all of the instruments. But we do need to tell you it was homecoming, and we'll try to give you a little recap of some of the homecoming in a moment. But let's mention our cheerleaders, who it's also hard on them during the rain and stuff. Our senior cheerleaders, Avery Bridger, Wesleyan Smith, Aubrey Bomar, Ava Grace Thomas, Kayla Garner, Elizabeth Kirkbride. The junior cheerleaders, Anna Christie, Abby Blankenship, and Kate Hicks. Sophomores, Briley Dodd, Carly Carter, Addison Lynch, Amy Chapman, Marielle Bryant. Also, freshmen, that was the sophomores. The freshmen are Kylie Perry, Josie Buck, Gracie Bingham, Caroline Cunningham, Ella Pennington, and their fine sponsor, Lene Hedstrom. And what a job that they do. This has been an exciting homecoming week. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a time out. We'll come back and tell you more about homecoming and a little bit about the royalty and give you some other stats.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Beauty House Social. Jackson's premier blowout bar and full-service salon and med spa. From lashes and facials to cosmetic injections and lasers, we have it all. Let's be social.
At the Willows, we believe that your loved one should feel at home. Our boutique assisted living community provides top-tier, personalized care in a comfortable and welcoming setting. With the support of trusted physicians, nurses, and staff, we ensure every resident feels cherished. Learn more at willowsofjackson.com or call 731-207-0686. That's 731-207-0686. The Willows, because family matters.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
Hey Jackson, welcome to Chuck Hutton Nissan. The Chuck Hutton name has been on car dealerships since 1919, and we would love the opportunity to show you what we're all about. We're locally owned. Our business model is big inventory and big volume on new and used cars. Nissan has awarded us a huge inventory, and we're going to sell them to you at invoice. Just choose a car from our great selection, we'll pull out the invoice, and that's what you'll pay. We look forward to meeting you at Chuck Hutton Nissan, 495 Van Drive, Jackson, Tennessee.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour, and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
Has your home comfort gone to the dogs? Beat the heat this summer with Jackson's most trusted team of technicians at McCoy's Heating and Air Conditioning. Our York certified and trained technicians can repair or replace your HVAC system, keeping everyone cool so you don't end up in the doghouse. Sit, relax, simply call or go to our website. It's wonderful to chill knowing you always have someone by your side. Your HVAC system's best friend, McCoy's Heating and Air.
We are back in a rain-soaked slobber knocker. It's 18-15. The Colonels leading the Hornets. See a couple of our players out taking a couple of kicks, etc., and working on their game. I'll remind you that our soccer girls varsity team plays September 17th, and they are at Madison that day. But on the 19th, they'll be back home to play Adamsville. Also, they will play on the 23rd against Crockett County. Those are some of the games with the soccer team. Also, the football team, let's catch this up. That's the varsity. Let's see about the freshman team. No, there's a September 19th game. Always check, make sure they're still scheduled, because freshman and JV games do change. One at Munford on the 19th, on the 26th at O'Bine, and supposedly one at home on the 3rd against Crockett County. And the next JV game in football is on the 16th, and it is here at South Gibson. Don't forget about the Little Hornets cheer camp on September 28th, 9 to 11:30, and you can look at the website and see how to handle that. I believe posted is the South Gibson Collierville soccer game is on there. Nathan Wallace was the student of the week here at South Gibson. And, of course, for homecoming, Monday was favorite holiday, Beverly Hills versus Hillbillies on Tuesday, Disney characters on Wednesday, Generations Day on Thursday, and today was School Spirit Day, and each class had its colors. September the 14th is ACT. We'll remind you about that. And, of course, there are several other things that we need to give you some reminders for. This game will be archived and played on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. And next Friday night, right here, kickoff at 7 o'clock, the USJ Bruins will be here at the Hornets' Nest. And let's see what we can do. We want to also thank Mr. Benny Bowles and All Occasions Flowers and Gifts for donating tonight's flowers to the representatives and their court. And, of course, let's see if we can get this up here for you and tell you what the final results of the homecoming court is. The first member was senior Jenna Buck to come out. Then Annalise Camperod came out. And then Wesleyan Smith and Jenna Buck was given the crown. And it was presented by 2023's homecoming queen, Hallie Allen. And congratulations to all of the young girls, the representatives, and the homecoming royalty. Here on homecoming night, 2:35 and counting. Jaden Reed has gone over the 100-yard rushing mark on 12 carries with 102 carries. But again, we have more first downs, more rushing yards, but they've got the 3 big pass plays. 54, 45, and 18. And, of course, Bridges and Jesse for them are doing the damaging work there. And our touchdowns were scored by Reed and Jeter. And then McGowan had a 23-yard field goal. We'll have to kick off to the Colonels. Tell you what we'll do, we're going to take a short timeout. When we come back, we'll be ready for football on the South Gibson BallGame Blitz Network.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at Humboldt Dodge Chrysler Jeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving and the Blacksmith restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
Hello, I'm Chad P. Wilson with Foundation Bank, a family-owned community bank here in West Tennessee. Your checking account should be more than just a place to store your money. Our foundation benefits with high-interest checking account pays you interest, but also includes identity theft monitoring, cell phone protection, and roadside assistance. Start a financial conversation with us today by visiting our website, foundationbank.org, or call us on the number on your screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Terms and conditions apply. Foundation Bank is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender.
Hornets trailing 18-15 to the Colonels from Christian County, Kentucky. They've got their work day being the Hornets cut out for them as the football goes to the Christian County Colonels, coached by Coach Atchley, who we appreciate him getting us roster and a spotting chart. And also we appreciate our coach, Ben Johnson, for all that he has done to get us stats and also the spotting charts for our team. Unusual, it's Homecoming 2023. We'll pick back up next week with telling you about some more of our coaching staff, and we've got a very good one. But Derek Morales, a lot falls on his knowledge of defense, which he cannot help the 2 fumbles, and neither can our offensive coaches. Those 2 fumbles, very, very costly. And, again, we've given up the big play. We've been in position on most of them. They have a taller receiver core. And, again, normally we get a much better rush than we've been able to get, but you got to watch your footing, and they have a very good running quarterback. See who comes out to kick off. Max McGowan will kick off. Wears number 48, the sophomore kicker. Saw him also taking some punt practice. Christian County will have 3 receivers at about the 30-yard line. Then they'll have 2 at about the 20, and then 1 deep man. And we are just about ready to start third quarter action. All points scored. This one, kind of like an onside kick. The trouble is it's going to dribble out of bounds, and the ball will either be moved back 5 yards and kicked again, or Christian County can take it on their own 35. And they'll probably take it on their own 35 because you don't risk the chance of a fumble that way. Although it did go out of bounds ahead of that, and you can take it where it goes out of bounds. And I had forgotten about that option, but you can do that. So it'll be actually on the 46-yard line where they get their first possession in the second half on their own. And we'll change it. They have spotted it now on the 45. And Jaden Williams, the sophomore, still at quarterback. He fakes, wants to throw the bomb, and it's just a straight fly pattern. And he overshot an open. He had 2 steps on our defensive back. And you can see that on the Carlock Nissan replay. So an incompletion there. And that runs it to 9 for 13 for Williams, and they come out quickly. Carlock Nissan also sponsors the first downs, too. 3 receivers here to the left. Empty backfield, but they'll send a man in motion, and he'll run a circle route. And it's picked off by South Gibson. This looks like Scott with the picked off pass, and that's a big play right there. And Scott is still going, dragging tacklers down to about the 31-yard line. He's tackled there by number 21 for them, Camarion Ford. But a big pick six, or not six, but a pickoff. And let's Dre Scott with the INT. And a great return. South Gibson needs to strike and take this lead back. They'll have the football for their first possession on the 36-yard line of Christian County. See if we can pick up. Beaver is over here in this slot. Scott to the right. Reed in the backfield. Beaver in motion. The snap to Robertson. The give to Reed. Reed will get across the 30 for a tough yard or two. The ball started on the 31. Abron with the tackle. Paul Abron for Clinton County. Christian County. Don't say Clinton County. I spent some time. I had 1 year that I worked in Kentucky after I had retired from the public school system here. And Beaver and Young to the left. Scott to the right, single covered. They send Wallace and move him to the left side of the formation as the H-back. Reed wants to get outside. He does turn the corner. He needed one more block. Cuts it back up inside. The little man keeps his feet churning, and he'll get down to about the 20-yard line. Let's see where they spot it. If so, it's a 9-yard gain, and it should be a first down. That'll be the 9th first down. Most of those are by the run. $112 yards now on 14 carries. Sending a man in motion to the right, sprinting right. Robertson looks, throws deep, going up. Was it a catch? Beaver with the catch. Down at the 11-yard line, a pickup of about 9. Whoa, Beaver with a great job on that one. Watch the replay on the Carlock Nissan replay. Look at him go up and get that one, even with the good play by the defensive back, Watkins. Be second. And a short 2, long 1. Robertson from the right hash mark to Reed. Reed dances, bends it back to the right side. He's got the first down and more. The young man keeps those feet pumping. And it's going to be another South Gibson first down. A Chuck Hutton Nissan first down. I almost caught myself because Chuck Hutton is now my car dealer. I have a Rogue Platinum, and Chuck Hutton and his crew does a great job. But it is a first down. 6 more yards to 118 for Reed. It's first and goal from the 6. They send Wallace in motion. Leighton Robertson keeps it. He's driving for the end zone, churns towards the end zone. It's going to be close, and they say he didn't quite make it, but what a nice run. Pick up a 5. He's now got 38 yards rushing. It'll make it second and goal from officially the 1. It's less than 1. Wallace will go and be, it looks like a tight end, or will he be a wing back to the left? Tight formation. Straight ahead. You see it. It should be a touchdown. No, they say his knee touched before. Wow. And now the football moved back as there was no play. There was a flag. That'll move it back 5 yards. That hurts. First and goal from the 6. Or is it second? It's actually second and goal from the 6. Slot left. Pistol formation. Pull the guard. Breaking it back, but filtering in there is one of their big linemen. Stopping that play. So it's third and still 6. Four down territory. You've got to punch one in after getting a nice interception. Jackson Young to the right, or to the left actually, and Beaver to the right. Wing left. There's Trey Scott, and Beaver's going to switch sides and go slot left. Wallace in motion. And they blow this one dead. I could not see. And a false start. Now the Hornets kind of shooting themselves in the foot. Now 32 yards in penalties. 5 penalties for 32 yards, but those are costly, and now it's third and goal from the 11. And, boy, they got a good backside rush then, even though the play was blown dead. The Hornets will go trips right. Looks like Wallace, Beaver, and Young with Dre Scott spreading it out here. They send on a circle route. Leighton Robertson breaks one tackle, heads towards the goal line. Will he make it? It is going to be out of bounds just short of the goal line. We'll see where the spot is. Here's the replay on the Chuck Hutton Nissan replay. He's dragging one, but 23 will take him out at about the 3-yard line. And a big decision. It is 4th and 3, 4th and goal from the 3. So far, and they will get a big momentum boost if they can hold. Robertson has Reed in the backfield with him. Beaver in the slot. They send him in motion. Looking to pass. They throw the little short screen, and it is tipped away. And Christian County has held, and that is a momentum booster for them. Wow. Get down close and no cigar. inability to punch it in twice now inside the red zone. Coach Johnson had to talk about that at halftime, and you go play good defense, get the INT. And taking over on their own 3 will be the Colonels from Christian County. They'll run the football out of it. This is Williams. He's dropped the pumpkin on the ground. It's a scramble for it. We'll have to watch the replay. Did South Gibson get it? They're signaling touchdown. Let's see if we can see who comes out of there with it. Here's the replay. Williams stripped of the football. It's loose. And Beaver going for it. Did he come up with it? Let's watch his replay to the end and see if Cade Beaver came out of there with it. 2 guys, they're jumping up and down, so we don't know who got the touchdown there. That is interesting. Fumble recovery in the end zone. McGowan on to attempt the extra point. (21-18) the score. The kick is up. We'll wait the official signal. They signal is good. It's 22-18. And that came at the 6:30 mark in the third quarter. Let's take a timeout on the South Gibson Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
We are still trying to determine whether Wallace or Beaver actually scored that touchdown. And our replay, normally very conclusive. Now, this is one of the times you miss the field camera. South Gibson has retaken the lead at the 6:30 mark in the first quarter. And it is not the first quarter, it's the third quarter. When I did my halves at stat, at the half, I start rethinking. McGowan will kick off after adding that extra point. Rain has slowed down. It's still steady, but it's a little slower than it was. Here's the directional kick coming down to Bridges, and he is quick. If he hits that hole, nice tackle at about the 35-yard line. I missed that field camera, though, for that, and we couldn't help it. With the rain, there's no way we could have the field camera tonight. 22-18, Hornets have taken the lead back in a real white knuckler. Some people might say slobber knocker. And with the ball on their own 36, trips left. Williams brings his team out. Single coverage. The safety's got to make adjustment. Williams going to keep it and try the right side. And there's some inspired play by the right outside line or left outside linebacker. And we'll check that. I know that Nathan McCaig was there in on the play. Nathan does a great job. Good picture of both teams there by our cameras. 22-18 in a real white knuckler of a game. USJ leading Jackson Christian 19-7 right now. USJ the opponent next week. 2nd and 10. This time to give to the running back, and he is loose, but there is a nice form tackle, chiropractor, unlicensed chiropractor type hit by Dre Scott, I believe, but Dre is down on the ground. He may have hit on that shoulder a little bit. Or was it he hit on the leg? It may be just a cramp. We're going to take a short timeout, and we'll come back after this.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian.
We are back. It was Dre Scott, but he got up and ran off the field, so that is good. Nice gain of 5 yards, making it 3rd and 5 from the 41 for the Colonels of Christian County. Ball in between the hash marks, so you got no wide side this time. Looks like Jesse and Bridges have come to this side. The H-back is to this side. Williams is going to keep it straight up the middle, and a whole bunch of Hornets, Mad Hornets, hit him and stopped him. And that hit by Lucky. Good job by Hayden Lucky. And no gain on it. That'll make it 4th and 5. They're going for it. They're not punting. They say, hey, we hadn't got anything to lose. So now it's trips left, single receiver to the right, and we jump into the neutral zone. That'll give them 5 yards and should give them the first down. Might be a little short, but then they won't have much. Let's see. I may have given them the first down way too early. And I did. No, I didn't. I was right. So, enthusiasm sometimes will get you in trouble. It's 1st and 10 at the 41. Or here's Williams. He's loose this time. He gets outside, drags a couple of tacklers, and he's got a nice gain on, and that was from the 46. Cross the midfield stripe into South Gibson territory. Depending on the spot, and we'll wait for it, he's going to get not quite 6 yards. Second and 5 from the 49, and now this time it will be the Colonels getting into. Leaving a little early, and I know the young man was excited, thought he had the right snap count. But one of their skilled people, the senior, moves it back 5 yards for them. They've now got 6 penalties for 60 yards. It's 2nd and 10. It's a passing down. They're going to crank it up, and Williams has got a nice arm, but he out-threw his receiver, who actually had a step on the defensive back. Williams attempted 15 passes so far. I believe he is 9 for 15 unofficially. We'll check that. Brings up 3rd and 10. But you got to watch. These guys are dangerous. They send their tallest wide out. Jesse wearing number 88 to the left. They've got trips left. One receiver isolated. Now they send Bridges in motion. He'll set up. They're going to give on the RPO, and it looks like a host of Hornets over there to stop it. No gain, brings up 4th, and about 9 is what they've got on it. Very interesting. It should be 4th and 10, but it's 4th and 9. They're going for it. They're not punting. Now, you know, either Williams is going to sprint out and pass, or he'll run. No, he's going to kick it away like he did earlier. we've got nobody back, but that's the safe thing to do on a night like this. Gets a nice roll, and it'll go out about the 18-yard line. So the Hornets hold and now need to put something else on the board and get a little cushion here, because this is a dangerous team with their punting game or a passing game. And that was a nice punt. And it does kind of freeze you. And it'll be 1st and 10. Hornets under center in the I formation, giving to Reed, and some backside help got through on the backside and pulled him down. Let's watch this replay on the Chuck Hutton Nissan replay. See how they filtered through. We missed a block, and they got through. Interesting. And I think the running back is hurt because it was up around the head. Can we watch that replay one more time? Oh, we can't. Okay. Let's take a short timeout. We'll be back after this.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
We're back. No gain on that play. And actually, Reed comes off the field limping a little bit, and one of their players was down. And we hate to see any young men. So it's 2nd and 10 after no gain. Ball a little over the 15, running hard with it. It looks like Cade Beaver on the carry. We'll make sure. No, that is Howell coming in. What a great job he does when he comes in. Matthew Howell, a senior running back. I saw the 5, sometimes in close quarters. Pick up a 5 for him, brings up 3rd and 5. Reed out of the ball game. He was limping a little bit. One of the Colonels were – now the Colonels have closed it down, and they've got almost 7 men on the line of scrimmage right now. Howell tries it. He'll run into a rugby scrum, a whole bunch of – they close the gaps and stuff down. It's going to bring up a 4th down. And Howell looks like he picked up 1, and it will be a 4th down. Let's see who they send out to punt, because you could send the rugby-style punter Jackson Young out there. And that looks like who it's going to be, Jackson Young, the young freshman. He can run it. Brady out here wide, nobody with him. 3 men protecting. Here goes the rugby-style punt, end over end. It'll hit on the 45, rolls down to about the 41, and that's where Sebastian Brady will down it. And the Colonels will take it over at that point, their own 41. Been an interesting ball game. At one time, all the scoring happened in the second quarter. Now the South Gibson team has put 7 on the board here with a fumble recovery by either Beaver or Wallace, and we'll I have to get the official scoring on that one to see who recovered that fumble for the touchdown when Christian County was down on their 3. Christian County will bring this time. This is 18 Wharton coming to this side. We'll try to keep them straight because sometimes all we see is the 8. Jesse wears 88. They fake. They throw. There's that quick screen again. It's complete, and it'll get about 5, maybe 6 yards. And they've been successful with that. Time running down. Give bouncing it out into the B gap over the right side. It'll be short of a first down. And a penalty flag goes up. Somebody must have said one of the magic words or did something that's going to be unsportsmanlike on one team or the other. Let's see how it's going to work. South Gibson backing up. Now let's see what Cool Heads win hot ball games. Against South Gibson, it's going to cost them 15 yards, and it'll give a first down to Christian County. $52 yards in penalties now. Very tight formation for Christian County, and they're just going to keep it and run more like a wildcat or the quarterback keeper. Trying the right side, getting about 4, maybe 5 yards. I see Michael Gibson, a sophomore defensive lineman, coming in. Jack Smith coming out. That's the end of the quarter with the score 22-18. The Hornets leading the Colonels. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
"12 minutes of football left here in South Gibson. 22-18, a 4-point lead. Field goal will not get the lead back for Christian County, but Christian County not looking for a field goal. They want to put points on the board. They have it on the 31-yard line of South Gibson. They have it 2nd and 8, and again, we're in the fourth quarter. Williams at quarterback. Comes out with Harris, number 24, in the backfield with him. They'll send a slot to the left of the formation. RPO, Williams keeps it. And it looks like a kind of a sling down, hold on type tackle. That looked like Jackson Young making the tackle after a pickup. Let's see, there's an indication here from the official that there may have been a penalty. They've got the spot. They're talking to Christian County, and that usually indicates, or maybe they are talking about the spot of the football. I did not see a flag down. Of course, cannot always see because you have to look through the bench area. Now there will be a mark-off against Christian County from the spot of the foul. You just couldn't see. Sometimes the solid bodies are hard to see where they drop the flag, and they throw it in front of them instead of throwing it like they used to off to the side or at the play. So the penalty backs it up, making it 2nd and 14. Strength of the formation to the left. The fake, there's that quick screen again. and we knocked the receiver out of bounds, but I tell you what's happening with that quick screen. We're dropping, and one of these days somebody's going to run up in there and intercept that one. But Williams gets four of them back, and then you add about 6 more to it, so a 10-yard pickup. He's got 227 yards passing. It's 3rd down, and now a timeout it's going to be illegal procedure. And now I know that Coach Atchley is saying, guys, we got to quit shooting ourselves in the foot. 75 yards in penalties. Eight penalties for 75 yards. That's going to back it up to about 3rd down and 10 is what they show on the stake. So it's 3rd and 10, a passing situation here. But they run the RPO, which would be a good call, but we had several South Gibson Hornets in there. Wallace may have been one of them. I know Jeter was up there, but there was one young man I'd love to identify that hit him. I see several. Brady's there. And no gain. It'll bring up 4th down. It's 4th and 10. Christian County looks to their sideline. They're being played. The line has to look over there, the wideouts. The ball on the ground. It's the kick again. Looked like it may have been partially blocked, and it's going to go out somewhere around the 32 or 33-yard line. Again, we'll have to look through. The crowd missed that field camera sometimes, but with the rain, there was no way to have it tonight. Still a drizzle out there. We'll get the official spot of it. Boy, it rolled back there. You get to see the Chuck Hutton Nissan replay. Ball officially is on the 33, and that's where the Hornets are in business. Would love to have a sustained drive here at the 10-18 mark with the clock arrested. Jackson Young to the left of the formation. Dre Scott looks like trips left. One man in the backfield. Leighton Robertson keeps it, but 47 whipped his blocker and got through there, and that is DeMarquis Harris, and he did a great job, and he got penetration into the backfield on a slow developing play that will lose about 4 yards. Young and Beaver to the left. One receiver to the right. An H-back in there this time, and they go to Howell. Howell breaks it outside. And again, a hole was there, but it closed awful quick, and it's going to bring up a long 3rd down. Tate Key, a junior wide receiver, coming into the ball game. Third and about 7. Howell with 13 yards rushing. Jackson Young and Beaver to the left. Key to the right. Need 7 to keep possession of the football. Here's Howell stacked up. He breaks one tackle, but they had good pursuit. And with the finish-off tackle was Jordan Morton for them. And it brings up 4th down, a punting situation. Remember, you got the rugby-style punter, but they'll have a man check him out. You need to, even with the straight-on punters, you always want to check them out on both sides to make sure they are not running. 4th and 4. one lone return man back. They send a man in motion. They follow him and counter man for man. Here comes the punt. Low liner, it's hitting on the ground. It'll bounce. It'll roll across the 30, across the 25. It'll be down at about the 24-yard line. "76 yards away from a touchdown are the Colonels of Christian County. And if I've said Clinton County tonight, I apologize to their fans. I have coached against Clinton when I was at Fulton for 1 year. I actually was working for the State Department of Education here, and the Fulton City schools need to borrow me for something, and I wound up coaching 1 year there against some of the fine Kentucky teams. It's 1st and 10 on the 24. 7:53 to go. Colonels in possession of the football. Wideouts to each side. Here's the pass, and they're throwing the fly pattern, and they'll call it contact there, incidental contact. Some people might want to push on the receiver, Jesse, number 88. Remember, Wharton is 18, but that one just goes as an incompletion. No harm, no foul. 18th pass of the night. Running play. Solid hit. Flag goes down. We'll see what happened. Ball down to the 30, so a pickup of 6, maybe 7 if they spotted it at the 31, and they did. So it's a 7-yard pickup. But I see the Colonels walking back. There's a hole. That'll be 10 yards. And I know as well as they played, Coach Atchley's got to be a little frustrated with that. 9 penalties for 85 yards. So it should be around 2nd and 20. Williams makes the pass, and one man misses on a tackle and almost breaking a tackle. The second one, but the ball goes from the 14-yard line down to the 25, so an 11-yard pickup on that pass play. Quickly to the line of scrimmage with a 3rd and 10. Reversing out, they're going to try the screen again. And again, we miss a tackle. And that is Jesse getting down to about the 34-yard line. He needed the 35 for a first down. And we don't know if they're going for it because they have quick kicked it out of there twice tonight. And they'll get it signaled in. Your quick kicker is the quarterback, Williams. It looks like, if I haven't picked up the signals yet, they're going for it. He wants to pass. There's the break on it, but the pass behind him. And it's incomplete. The ball will go over on downs. South Gibson football in Colonel territory. Now we're going to hold it here till we see. I don't think there's a timeout or anything. Change of the football. And they are treating it somewhat like a timeout. 6:06 on the clock, 4-point lead for the Hornets. And a penalty. It's got to be of the unsportsmanlike variety. That's 10 penalties for 100 yards, and you cannot do that when you're – and the Colonels have played a fine ball game. Now South Gibson has made a good return to good form here in the second half. It's going to be given to Howell. He gets off that left tackle, comes out there shot like he's out of a cannon down to the 9, maybe the 10. I think they're going to spot it at the 10. He'll pick up 9. And this drive will have started on the 19 of Christian County. They try Howell again. Howell smells the goal line. He just keeps going, and he cow-tromps a couple of guys and goes the 10 yards for the touchdown. Max Howell at the 5:28 mark. Puts the Hornets up 28-18, a 10-point lead with the extra point to be attempted here. McGowan on, out of the hold of Robertson. The snap, the kick is up. It looks good because the goalposts disappear. That's one way you can tell, and it does disappear. And the extra point is good. It's 29-18. We'll take a timeout and come back for the final 5 minutes of this football game.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
Hornets leading on the BallGame Blitz South Gibson Network. 29-18, 11-point lead. McGowan to kick off. This one just goes short, and fair catch. He signaled for a fair catch. Number 22, that is Ugbees. Ugbees. There we go. Ibasa Ugbees. I hope I got it right. Ugbees. He is a senior. Did a good job fair catching that one. A wise decision on his part. The ball will be on the 38-yard line. 62 yards away, and this team can score quick. They bring Jesse, the big, tall wide out, to this side, this being the right side of their formation. He's going to get single covered. They got Jackson Young, who's also 6'4", out here with him. Bring a linebacker. They fake their throwing. It's a look-in pass and complete down about the 48, and there may be a face mask penalty, the tackle by Jeter. And that was to Bridges. Let's see what's called. No, they got ineligible receiver. I'm glad it wasn't a face mask. So the ineligible receiver downfield wipes out that one. And that was a nice 10-yard gain that was wiped out then. 11 penalties for 105 yards unofficially. First and 15. Slot left. They're going to go again almost the same route, but they throw to the second man, and let's see, they do have a catch. That is, I believe, Wharton. Zion Wharton, the junior. No, they're going to say it's incomplete. He did not hold it. Here comes the Chuck Hutton replay, and you'll see what I was talking about. I thought it was a catch at first. Second and 15 from the 33. Three down lineman, a stand-up outside linebacker. Got the football as Wharton running with it, and he is explosive. He'll get that 5 plus about 6 more back. Nice pickup by him. Fresh legs coming back into the ball game. It's going to make it 3rd down. Long 4, short 5. And again, they're probably in 4-down territory. Jesse, the tallest wideout, comes to work against Brady. Looks like a timeout has been called by the Colonels. Let's take a timeout on the BallGame Blitz and South Gibson Network.
At Foundation Bank, we love working with small businesses, and we serve them uniquely through truly local decision-making and underwriting. But we're more than a lender for your small business. We're also a source of financial counsel. Hey, running a small business can be hard and complex, but we can help. Let us learn more about your small business by visiting our website. It's foundationbank.org, or call us at the number on the screen. In the meantime, God bless you.
Foundation Bank is a member FDIC, equal housing lender.
We're back, 4:59 to go in the contest. 3rd and 5, the ball on the 44 of the Christian County Colonels. They could go for it on 4th down with the clock running down. Very fine young quarterback and Jaden Williams. They've got some good wideouts. They're going to bring Jesse, the tall man, and Bridger is the speed merchant to the right. They have one receiver wide to the left. We're backed off, and they're going to keep the ball with Jaden Williams running it. And we'll make sure that was him, but he's running it. He'll be close to the 1st down, may have it. He only needed 5, and they got good push off the line of scrimmage, they being the Colonels. And everything depends on the spot. Let's see if this is an official's timeout or what. And they'll bring the chains out and measure it. It's going to be 4th and inches. A possession down here. It may be 4th and about 2 inches. Let's see if they stay in the spread. That seems to be their formation. They have gotten some good pushes off the line. You want to think that Williams will carry it. Well, they play Riverboat Gambler, but now they're going to go under center. Williams will sneak it almost assuredly. He does. And let's see, it's going to be close. I think he may have it, but what I think doesn't matter. It's the spot of the football. And they are going to move the chains. And it's 1st down. 8th 1st down of the night for the Colonels unofficially. Clock running. This time they brought Wharton as a single receiver to go against Sebastian Brady out here. He'll need some safety help. Slot to the left with the other tall receiver, and they're going to throw the bomb, and this is Jesse. Let's see if they say it's incidental contact. Yes, they do. And part of the reason for that is because that Wharton was trying to cut inside, and the defensive back already had his path established. Now 3 incompletions in a row. (13 for 33 for Jaden Williams, who was actually at one point in this contest 9 for 12 with 211 yards. He's got 227 yards now. All of these stats are unofficial. It's 29-18. Hornets ahead of the Colonels. The South Gibson Hornets decked out in orange and white. Slot right, single receiver to the left. They're going to try to throw the look in over the middle to Bridges. It's complete at about the 38-yard line of South Gibson. So about a 13-yard pickup there. And another first down, this one by pass. Clock running at 3:43. As you can see, Worthy Road Studios always has the clock and the score up there for you. 2 receivers to each side, no tight end. They send a man, start to send him in motion. Williams holds him up. Now they're going to send it as 5-man pattern. They want to throw that screen out there. And they've been successful this time. Pretty well played. He'll gain some tough yardage, but well played by the Hornets. And that was to the other tall tight end, Jesse. Pass over the middle, picked off, another big interception. This looks like Cade Beaver, but there's already a flag down on the field. Let's see what that flag's all about. But Cade Beaver with the interception. And we'll wait. Both teams go towards their sidelines, but we'll have to check out that. Was it a clip? Was it some kind of other personal foul? We'll have to see. Let's see what the call is. They'll mark it off. It is a personal foul. That is Cade Beaver. You see on the Chuck Hutton Nissan. And, yes, there was a blocking foul. South Gibson's got to hold on to the football with an 11-point lead for 2 minutes and 45 seconds. They'll need a first down, at least one, maybe two, to do this. Leighton Robinson brings his team back out, slot right, wing to the left with a tight end on that left side. And running hard, getting some tough yardage. Looks like about 3.5, maybe 4 tough yards there. Big touchdown by Howell late really helped the cause. Give again to the running back. Good penetration by the Colonels that time against the right side of the Hornet line. And it looks like the Colonels will want a timeout. We'll take a timeout with the Hornets leading the Colonels 29-18. We'll be back after this.
Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction. Located at 125B Old Hickory Boulevard, East in Jackson. We specialize in teen sports for youth leagues, schools, and churches. We can embroider and screen print team uniforms. We also have sports equipment, Under Armour and Adidas clothing, and anything else you need for your teen sports. You can email or call us for all your teen sports needs. Great American Sports. Make sports an addiction.
And they were quick out of that timeout. We're even quicker. You see a good picture of it. It's 3rd and 5 from the 20. Inside handoff to the wingback, running with abandon. And that is Wallace, our senior spotlight player, going from the 20 down to the 22. And Wallace has gotten another South Gibson first down. There's an injured player. We'll see the replay, Chuck Hutton replay. And you hate to see any young man hurt. Hopefully it's not anything serious. 22-yard pickup there. Rushing game starting to work. You'll like that play. You hand off to one running back, and he hands back to the wing back that has cut. Got a good block out of the left side, or blocks out of the left side of the line. And the ball will actually be almost the point of it touching the 43, and the young man gets up, and that is always good to see. That was Makai Boyd, a senior. And everything looks like it's okay for the folks back home. Slot right, Young, the furthest man out there. We'll have to see who's in the slot. The wing, Yaya is the tight end. They run to his side, and it'll be a short game, maybe one on the play. That was Howell running the football. And another timeout is called, and we'll keep it here. And again, remind you, this was homecoming 2024. We've had a lot of rain, and it's picked back up again a little bit. Score is 29-18, 1:31 to go. South Gibson really needs another first down. That would pretty well ice this game. Coach Johnson attempting to check with the officials. Very articulate young man. Appreciate both Coach Johnson and his staff's help and the help of the Christian County, Kentucky staff and Coach Ashley, who, folks, he's going to do you a good job there. He has an outstanding record. He's a rebuilder. Go again with the 4-down line. Those linebackers are leaning, coming forward. It's given to Howell. He bends it back into the A gap, and he's going to get stopped at about the 45-yard line. Going to bring up a punting situation. No, it is just 3rd down. Interesting. I will adjust my stats. "31 yards and 9 carries, but an important, really big run for Howell a while ago. Howell took it in for a touchdown. Clock running at 43 seconds, and I don't think that now South Gibson will stop it with 41 seconds. The clock was his play clock about to run out. 3rd and 9. Be interesting to see what the coaches for both teams come up with here. 11-point difference in the game. This one's been a white knuckler. Some people would call it a slobber knocker. It's been very wet, and I know the young men, when this one's over for both teams, will be glad to get back into their street clothes. And we wish the Christian County Colonels a safe trip back home. Thank the administration, both school, everybody's been very helpful. And I think that the Christian County people have got to feel much better about their team. It's coming. It's a work in progress. Victory formation, and now Leighton Robinson at 36 seconds goes down on a knee. And this contest, for all practical purposes, as Christian County cannot stop the clock, and the final score will wind up being 29-18 is your final. And as you see the time click off again, we want to thank a good job by the officials tonight. Thank both schools and their coaches. And it has been a successful homecoming. Had some exciting moments in it. You see the sportsmanship line. Let's take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have some final stats, hopefully, and talk about this contest.
Buy a car in your bikini. Buy a truck in your jammies. Buy an SUV in your, well, no matter what you're wearing or not. Shop JonesChevroletHumboldt.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
King Jewelers is not your typical run-of-the-mill jewelry store. Grover is a certified jeweler with 35 years experience. This isn't just a jewelry store. It's an iconic symbol of love. How far would you go for love? King Jewelers, 16B Conrad Drive, Jackson.
Hi, I'm Cody Fitz with Fitscapes. Our business's focus is on building your dream yard at your dream home. When designing our backyards, we always like to start with our pool and patio areas first. Then we complement that with the landscaping, and we finish with the lawn for all of the outdoor entertaining needs. After installation is complete, we provide annual maintenance for all of your lawn care and landscaping needs. Fitscapes, let's build something beautiful.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
Downtown is thriving, and the Blacksmith Restaurant is leading the pack. From the rustic dining room to the unmatched patio, eating local with family is what we're about. Live local, eat local, relax local.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your go-to source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, we've been proudly serving the Humboldt community from our East End Drive location. Whether you need tires, oil changes, alignments, brakes, and more, King Tire Company has you covered. Tires from the name brands you trust, and in all sizes, from ATV to light truck and beyond. Stop by King Tire Company on East End Drive today, keeping Humboldt rolling since 1959.
At Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, we provide gentle guidance and support during one of life's most challenging moments. Our dedicated team is here to help you create a meaningful and personalized tribute for your loved one. From arranging heartfelt services to handling all the details, we ensure every aspect is taken care of with the utmost respect and compassion. Trust us to be there for when it matters most. Call 731-783-3026 to speak with one of our experienced funeral directors. Rep Local Lawrence Funeral Home, a tradition of caring since 1925.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been your trusted source for quality tires and auto care. Since 1959, our family-owned business, now managed by our third generation, has proudly served the community with 3 locations: East End Drive in Humboldt, Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson, and Airways Boulevard in Jackson. From tires and alignments to oil changes, general repair, brakes, belts, hoses, radiators, and more, King Tire Company has the expertise and service you can count on. King Tire Company, keeping you on the road since 1959.
Hello, Medina friends and family. I'm Sammy Gilly, and I am your candidate for mayor of Medina. I am a conservative Christian with a proven track record as a leader. I've worked in public service in West Tennessee and Medina for 20 years. In those 20 years, I have gained the knowledge and relationships needed to be the leader a growing city like Medina needs. Through a community-oriented leadership model, I plan to bring the best out of Medina by showcasing community events that are family-friendly and promote local businesses. I have a proven record as an effective leader in public safety and will make sure Medina stays the best and safest city to live in West Tennessee. I humbly ask for your vote this November. For more information or to contact me, visit my Facebook page, Sammy Gilly for Medina Mayor 2024.
Why rent an apartment when you can lease a home? The Summit in Jackson offers 2 and 3 bedroom single-family homes with lots of amenities. Enjoy the comfort and space in a gated community with smart technology, ADS security, and no maintenance. Short and long-term leases are available, so visit our website or call to schedule your tour today at the Summit in Jackson.
No matter where you are, you can shop 24/7 at HumboldtDodgeChryslerJeep.com with the area's largest used car inventory.
For over 60 years, King Tire Company has been a trusted name in quality tires and auto care, proudly serving the Jackson community for decades from our Old Hickory Boulevard location. With tires, alignments, oil changes, AC repairs, brakes, belts, hoses, radiator repair, and more. King Tire Company delivers the expertise and reliability you can depend on. Visit King Tire Company on Old Hickory Boulevard in Jackson today, where decades of experience meet top-notch service.
And this one, almost a tale of 2 halves. All of Christian County, Kentucky's scoring came in the first half. They made some threats in the second half. And, of course, after trailing 18-15 at halftime, the Hornets put on 14 points in the second half, one of them on a defensive touchdown, one of them on a run by Max Howell. And or Matthew Howell, I'm sorry. Max Howell's the old sportscasters. And let me see if I can blow this up a little bit, the stats. Let's look at the stats that are up there. Colonel's 9 first downs, the Hornets 11, passing 15 for 26 for 242 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Colonels. The Hornets were 5 for 9 for 30 yards. Rushing attempts, 35 for 78 yards for the Colonels, 47 for 223 for the Hornets, and penalties, 11 penalties for the Colonels, and they were for a total of 105 yards, 8 for 67 yards for the Hornets. All of the scoring, as we told you, 3 pass plays of 54, 45, and 18 for the Colonels. Bridges and Jesse taking care of business. It was tied at 6-6, 12-12, and in the first half, the Clinton, or I said Clinton again, the Christian County, and please pardon my mistake there. That's a Freudian slip. Like I said, I had to play Clinton 3 times when I was in Kentucky. And the old coach comes out in me sometimes, but for Christian County, they led at halftime 18-15. After a field goal. For the Hornets, they got on the board at 6-0 with a run by Jaden Reed of 2 yards at the 11:54 mark. Jeter put one on there from 5 yards at the 8:50 mark in the second quarter. It was 12-6. McGowan, with time running out in the first half, kicked a 23-yard field goal, and the Christian County, Kentucky team led 18-15. a defensive fumble recovery that we will have to get official word whether it was Wallace or Beaver that recovered it at the 6:30 mark, made it 22-18. And then and of course the extra point was good by McGowan. And then Howell went off of left tackle at the 5:28 mark, scored the touchdown run there, made it 29-18 after McGowan's extra point. The defense held. South Gibson fumbled twice in the contest that led to two of the scores for the Colonels. And in the second half, Beaver and Dre Scott, Cade Beaver and Dre Scott had interceptions that stifled two offensive attempts by the Colonels of Christian County, Kentucky. There was several, if you want to call them blocks or low kicks, etc. Sebastian Brady had a great return of one of those. And, of course, we need to remind you that this is a copyright broadcast of Worthy Road Studios for 2024. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, editing, or further use of this BallGame Blitz broadcast without the express written consent of Worthy Road Studios is prohibited. I want to thank all our sponsors tonight: the Blacksmith Restaurant, Chuck Hutton Nissan, King Tire Company, Jones Chevrolet, Dayton's Carpet One, Elite Dental, Humboldt Dodge, Jeep, Ram, McCoy's Heating and Air, King Jewelers, Foundation Bank, Great American Sports, Fitscapes Lawn Service, Rip Logal Funeral Home, Summit of Jackson, Roberts Jewelers, Sam Gilley for Medina Mayor, the Willows of Jackson, and the Nail Place. Please support these advertisers, as you do not have to pay the fee that the National Federation charges you. And if I know that next week's opponent for the Hornets, USJ, was leading 26-7 in the fourth quarter. And Crockett County has beaten Southside 19-13. That one had to be a slobber knocker or a white knuckler also. We'll be here next week. And again, we want to thank the coaching staffs of both schools and the two head coaches for their help in getting stats. On an unusual rainy night when we didn't get to do some of our interviews and some things like that, and hopefully the people in Christian County have some patience when I said Clinton a couple of times, and my apologies for that, but that's a Freudian slip is what you call those. And, of course, we have told you about this being a copyright broadcast, and we'll remind you of that, and that Worthy Road Studios is the premier broadcasting. And we will have sometime tomorrow the homecoming festivities posted. We'll have this game posted on Worthy Road Studios YouTube page. This game, and like I said, they have gone to extra lengths with the rain and the camera people. Great job by all of them. Braden Rowe had to be dressed out, and Chris just handed me a nice piece of paper that I wasn't even expecting. But our executive producer is Paul Schultze. He is also the president of the Worthy Road Studios Network, which does college and high school. Plus, we also have boxing and many other sports. The director is the one and only, and I'm not going to let go of him. I'm going to make him stay with me for basketball here at South Gibson. Christopher Reasons, the main camera, and I know this young man did a great job. He had his rain suit on, Braden Rowe. And also our excellent replay operator, the one and only Stephen Childers. Your play-by-play man was Coach Joe Holloway. And again, like we said, we thank the administrations, the players, the coaches of both schools for a fine contest and for a good homecoming. And congratulations to all the young ladies and to Miss Jenna Buck for being homecoming queen. And I guess, folks, it is time to say thanks for your time this time. Until next time. Good night, all.
The
award-winning BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios. Over 1 million views in 2023. We're where you need to advertise. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and join over 4,700 subscribers watching local sports. The Jackson Rockabillys, Union University, South Gibson County, USJ, TCA, and Peabody. Multi-camera broadcasts, slow motion instant replay, on-screen scoreboard and graphics, and professional announcers. Thanks to our sponsors who make it all possible. The BallGame Blitz Sports Network from Worthy Road Studios, the premier sports broadcast network in West Tennessee.